for news. Now, updating agro-processing techniques to make them more humane for animals has become a pressing moral concern for the food industry. This is especially in the face of activist pressure from consumers. Now, one of those problem areas there involves the birthing of chickens, especially the wholesale slaughter of newly born male chicklings not suitable for consumption. Now, a new Israeli company called EggXYt, that's EggXYt, has developed technology that will relieve much of this problem, while of course they do well by its investors. And joining us in the studio is the co-founder and CEO of EggXYt, Yehuda Elram. Glad to have you here, Yehuda. Yehuda, first of all, too many of us don't really think about where our food comes from, how it is made, especially including chickens. What is the problem here that actually you're trying to deal with?
Good evening. So the world has created two different breeds of chickens for two different purposes for the industry, for the consumer. The broilers, which are fat.
Okay,
and
you can hold that up. You have price props. Okay.
And they have lots of meat
Right.
and fat on their bodies. And the layers, which are also chickens, but they are optimized to lay eggs.
Oh,
and they, as you can see, in my little props, are the skinnier type.
Okay.
So the mathematics are that if you end up being a male layer, you have no meat on your body.
Right.
And you're a male, you do not lay eggs.
Right.
So the industry doesn't need you. So you're hatched practically to your immediate death. Where the females go back.
How do they kill them?
So there are all kinds of ways of killing the animals, different bylaws and different geographies of how to do it. But the end result is that there is no place in the world that the industry feeds the male chicks of the layers because they do not produce any income for the farmers.
How many of these cute little chicklings does the industry kill immediately on birth every year?
So the numbers are somewhere in the area of 4 billion annually across
4 billion little chicklings are killed immediately every year. That's horrific, of course.
Yeah.
So what is your company doing to try to rectify that situation?
So Professor Danny Offen, the head of the neuroscience lab at Tel Aviv University, and myself co-founded this company in order to disrupt this whole hatchery business and turn it upside down. So if today the way to figure out in the layer industry if the contents of the egg are a male or a female, you need to hatch the egg for 21 days in an incubator.
Okay.
What in nature the mother would do by sitting on the egg.
And more quickly, what does your company do to
So instead of waiting for those 21 days and spending all that time and money and energy and then having manual humans selecting the males and females, we're looking inside the egg immediately after it has been laid and being able to identify by our technology if the egg contains a male or female embryo.
Okay.
If the embryo is found female, okay, we open the door of the hatchery and that female containing egg will be actually hatched to a chick. If the device that we're developing finds that it's a male, it blocks the entrance of the hatchery, and these eggs will be piled up at the side of the hatchery and then be able to be also used as a product for the market, for the food industry, for the pharma industry.
So it doesn't involve actually the taking of a born, living little chickling. Where has this been implemented? Is this anywhere yet?
No, so we're at the R&D stage of our technology, and we're working very hard to bring it to market as soon as possible.
Right. I understand you very quickly. There's something called Tech for Good, which is a portfolio of socially conscious tech companies.
Yes. So we're lucky to be part of the portfolio of Tech for Good, which is an organization that is an umbrella for entrepreneurs and startup companies that their purpose is to do good in the world and still be a business.
Okay, Yehuda Elram for EggXYt. It sounds like you're doing good work. Thanks for coming and good luck with your company.